Hey, howdy, hey, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be going over my review and reaction to RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2, Episode 1. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to like this video, comment down below what you thought of this episode, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright, so, I just saw RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2, Episode 1, and, I figured I would go ahead and give you my immediate thoughts and opinions on this episode, what I think of this cast so far, and all the above. So, let's get into it. Obviously, when, the episode starts with all the queens walking out into the workroom, starting out with Lawrence Chaney. I really like Lawrence Chaney. Honestly, I was really surprised because I didn't think Lawrence Chaney came across as a very, I like Lawrence Chaney in the Meet and Queens. I just didn't think Lawrence Chaney would be a very competitive queen, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But she showed up today. She showed up on this episode and did very, very, very well. Also, some highlights from the intros, honestly, for me. Taste walked in and was like, Taste won this season. Like, Taste is so beautiful and so good and such an amazing queen. Like, bitch, she's so good. Then another highlight for me would have been, I really liked, Jenny Lemon. I still like Jenny Lemon, always will like Jenny Lemon. So getting to see Jenny Lemon walk into the workroom was really nice. Also, I really liked Estina Mandela, and Tia Coffee. I really like Tia Coffee. So the queens walked into the workroom, and then they met each other, and then they had to do a mini challenge. And the mini challenge was a photo shoot where they were having tennis balls thrown at them, and they had to take pictures. They all got into tennis outfits, and it was really cool. I liked this mini challenge. I thought it was fun. The winner for this mini challenge was Lawrence Chaney, which I agree with. Lawrence took a funny picture. Lawrence is a lot funnier than I thought Lawrence would be, so that was awesome. So that was the mini challenge. And then RuPaul comes out after they've all gone out of drag and tells them that tomorrow the main challenge is going to be a runway where you have to pay homage to a gay icon. And also a second look where you have to pay homage to your hometown. So, that's pretty cool. The queens are de-dragging. Lawrence talks a little bit about how Lawrence isn't really happy with how they look out of drag, which I thought was really an interesting moment. We also learned that Joe Black is one of the most legendary queens in this cast, been doing drag for many years, and a very fierce queen. So that was nice. Also, yeah, that was about it, really. But anyways, the next day, the queens come back, and there's some drama. Not major drama, but there's some drama between Estina and Taste, because they both want to be Naomi Campbell for the runway. Because there isn't much representation for people of color within the gay community in the UK. So they both are saying they're going to dress up as Naomi Campbell for the runway, or do a look inspired by Naomi Campbell, I should say. And they talk about how there's an extreme lack of representation. I thought that was really a nice moment to have. I really enjoyed that conversation. And yeah, and then some of the queens are talking about who they think will be going home early. My immediate guesses was going to be Veronica Green, because Veronica just came off as super nervous right from the beginning to me. Also, another thing about Veronica Green I wanted to mention. Veronica Green in drag reminds me a little bit of Courtney Act. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but comment down below if you see that. Anyways, then we have the runway, where the queens have to walk out in their gay icon looks. I want to go ahead and give you some of my highlights. Estina looked gorgeous. Estina looked gorgeous. Taste looked gorgeous. I also really liked Lawrence Chaney's look. And I also really liked Ginny Lemon, just because Ginny Lemon's fun. I'll be putting in pictures here if I can find them of these looks. Obviously the episode just aired, so trying to find pictures might be a little bit difficult. Sorry in advance. Anyways, so then there's the second look where you have to pay homage to your hometown. My personal highlights from this look were, obviously, I love Taste's runway. Taste's runway with the dragon was just so cool. And the wig, that wig was really cool. The makeup, all the above, I love Taste. I also really liked Estina's look. Estina looked really good. I really liked Lawrence Chaney's look. Yeah, and Ahura looked really good too. So there's some really nice looks on the runway. And then some more basic looks, to me at least. Some of the more basic looks to me came from Veronica Green. I don't know, maybe that's just me. So, yeah. And also Joe Black. Yeah. And Sister a little bit. I wasn't a huge fan of Sister's hometown look, in my opinion. Anyways, so now we have the judging. And we find out the safe top 3 are Estina, Lawrence Chaney, and Ellie Diamond. And the bottom 3 is Joe Black, Bimini Bon Boulash, and Sister. So, they all go back and untuck. And then there's some, at one point when, Taste is mad. Taste was kind of mad about not being in the top 3, and honestly, I understand. I thought Taste looked incredible, so the fact that Taste wasn't in the top 3, I was shook by. Anyways, then the other queens come back, and they all discuss who they think is gonna go home, all the above. Anyways, that's Untucked. There wasn't anything too crazy in Untucked. There's a little drama with Tia and some of the other queens, but nothing too crazy. Yeah. And then the queens walked back on the runway, come back to the runway, and the winner of this week is going to be Estina Mandela. I thought that was interesting. It wasn't who I thought was gonna win, but she looks gorgeous, so I'm not upset. And then Lawrence and Ellie Diamond are both safe. And then we find out that Sister is safe. So the bottom 2 is Joe Black and Bimini Bon Boulash. This was not what I was expecting. I thought Joe Black was going to be safe, honestly. I was shook. Anyways, in the end, they lip sync to Relax. And in the end, Joe Black has to sashay away. This was something I was not expecting at all. I thought Joe Black would at least make it a little bit further. That being said, I do think Bimini won the lip sync. It wasn't the most exciting lip sync, to me at least, but it was good. It was fine. It wasn't my favorite. Anyways, I'm shook that Joe Black went home this week, but that's how it happened. So, you know, it was a good episode. I really like this cast. I really like this season so far. I will be back next week with my review for UK episode 2, obviously. And I will also be reviewing US season 13, episode 3 tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that. I also will be doing a live tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as I get ready for my review for RuPaul's Drag Race season 13, episode 3. So make sure you tune in for that. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow for that. And also my review for US season 13, episode 3. So, if that sounds good to you, make sure to like this video, comment down below what you thought of this episode, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye guys!